What's up guys, Sarus here, and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Now I haven't played this game in a very long time, and I'm actually lying to you right now because I had recorded a kind of update thing for you as to how much has gone on with this game, but unfortunately the game, or my editing software decided to fuck me over because it wouldn't let me edit the video. Oh, Adobe, you bastard! Okay, so I don't know what happened. It just, I mean, I could edit it, but I couldn't save and render my edit properly. So it just kind of told me to go fuck myself. Which I thought was very rude, by the way. But, I mean, whatever, I guess. So a lot has changed with this game, obviously, as you can see. The blue top did not used to be a thing. But now, look at this island! Look how pretty it is! Okay, so I've got a few issues with this game. They have changed a lot, I will say that. They've changed a lot when it comes to the cosmetics and the beauty of the game. And I think they did absolutely amazing at that part. But that's all they've done. They didn't add a whole lot else to it. They've made it, I think, to where the islands feel closer, and the rendering distance between how far they are away versus versus where you are. So the distance between them seems to be more realistic. The water just seemed a little more realistic. Not by much though. I think it's much more in experimental, but experimental is not the most stable thing in the world. So that's why I'm not playing on that. Also, for some reason, coconuts don't always fall down from trees when you cut the trees down, so they like to remain up in space. And the trees are doing the launch thingy again, like when the game first came out. Like when you cut them down, they used to go up and then shoot down. I've had two of them almost crush my head like a fucking tomato can. So that was a thing. Another thing is that these giant lashing bushes don't grow back. So you can't get several things of, these yucca plants don't grow back, so you can't get a bunch of yucca leaves back again. You have to go to these smaller ones. Did I decimate? And the good thing about the small ones is that they do grow back. But these little ones right here, they're called young yucca plants, and you don't get lashing from them anymore. Or you do, but it takes an extra step. So you have to come in here. And are you going to work? You're not going to work. This thing doesn't work half the time, damn it. And you have to actually craft the lashing itself, which I think is kind of a cool thing. Yeah, it's an extra step, but it's a little more realistic. But you actually do have to crash it, so we'll do that. And then we're going to have to make one more, because something I am making for you guys. I think I'm going to need all that. So you can still run, though, but you kind of run like a doofus. Look at that. It just looks silly. Okay, so we've got that. We need to make a fire spit now. So let us make a fire spit. What we're going to be making in the after is the water collector, and you'll see what it looks like. So fire spit, blah blah blah. Yes, we do. Okay, craft. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. Okay, we're going to light that on fire. That's good. Now the water. Okay, so we need. Oh god, we need a lot of lashing, which means I need to like get I need to kill a lot of yucca plants. Oh boy, and we need just 3 more sticks. Fortunately, the sticks are gonna be easy enough to get, because I've got some over here. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Okay, so how many are we gonna need? We need 4 more, which means it takes 4 of those, which means we need to kill 20 yucca plants. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? While we're doing this, let's take one of the buckets. We'll fill it up with water. Yay! Does the water spill out at all? No. No, it's still like that. Okay, so we're just gonna like turn this into water for now because I'm not going to last long. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. Okay. So we'll go back to this. Let's go decimate entire yucca plant species on this island. Yay! And I'm not gonna make you guys watch me. What is going... I didn't even notice this. What is going on with you? Okay, so the trees are no longer spawning on the ground again. Developers! You've had this game for how long and you still can't fix that? I mean, I think this game's been out longer than Stranded Deep and they don't have that issue. Oh god, where are you? Also, there are snakes. There he is. He's right there. So, they're called night snakes, but they look like rattlers because they also do have the little rattle thing, as you could plainly hear in the background. I don't know. It's weird. It's just fucking weird. So we'll take you, and we need more. Oh, ooh, koala fruit. You can actually eat these. I think they actually give you, no, they don't give you a little, I thought for some reason that they gave you a little bit of something else back. Like a little, because they're fruit, I figured they give you like a little water back, a thirst back as well because of the juice, but apparently not. They're like pears, not a whole lot of juice to them. Another thing, like, random wood and sticks will just kind of like spawn, so you think you've got everything on the island, but you don't. Because random stuff will just spawn up, so you're never really 100% out of anything. You can also now cut down ficus trees and get sticks from those, so you don't have to cut down the big trees to get them, which I think is kind of cool. It's just another way to keep yourself from fucking dying, I guess. And I think these things do grow fruit back, so you do, I wouldn't say you have an endless supply of food per island. It does depend on the island and how it spawns and whatnot. Also, you have these like warthog kind of thingies. I think they're called warthogs, or they're boars. But you can't, like, I've killed one, but I couldn't figure out how to like cut it up and eat it or something. So I don't know. Oh, I'm finally out of room. Okay, well fuck me then, right? Okay, so we gotta go up because the fucking scroller doesn't work half the time. Oh, it was working that time. Oh yeah. Okay, so then just make a bunch of these. Okay, so then ah! Why did I jump? Okay. Oh, there's a shark around. I heard it. I heard it! 3. Do I have enough to make one more? Oh, I do have enough to make one more. For some reason, I don't know why I thought 20. I think because I was just looking at the 5 instead of the actual number. Because I'm a doof. What was that? The islands, I don't know if they're bigger or it's just the way they look. Also, the wood looks a little different too. And we're gonna get back to this. No! Why did I hit that? That was bad of me. Yay! Water collector! Okay, now we need to take a bucket. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go into my inventory. And boom! There we go, for fuck's sake. Okay, so this is the water collector. So what it does is it not only collects rainwater, but it also boils your water at the same time. So it's kind of a twofer ordeal, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know exactly how it works 100%, but I think it's... Oh, there we go. So is this... Can I drinks this? Can I has this? Bucket, metallic... Okay, so... Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, just did that. Even, at least that gave me even less water. Fuck. What if I eat him? That gave me a little bit. Okay, but I need to beat this coconut so that I don't die. I don't want to die of thirst. That would be really bad. Okay, so we'll take you, we'll drink you. Drinkity, drinkity. How did that... Okay, I should be able to survive from that. God damn it, why did I think that was a good idea? I've played this game enough. Now I feel like a total noob. I'm such an idiot. Okay, and then I'll eat some of that, even though I think I've got like full health, don't I? Or like full hunger? Yeah, I've got full hunger. And for some reason full sleep too, which makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, not a whole lot has changed from the game. A few things have changed. You can get some extra stuff, obviously. You can get these buoys. And I'm not quite sure what they're for. I think they might be for fish traps. But I mean, fuck. I don't even know. Can you even make fish traps still in the game? I don't know. There's new buildings that you can make. You can make different kinds of pretty much anything at this point. I have to have my little club thing with me. But now you can even use scrap metal. You can use a tarp to help make a shelter. They no longer have roofs. They just have floors. That way you can make 2 and 3 stories when you're using the steps. Which kind of makes it so that it doesn't have to be just this one big flat opening. You can make it to where it actually goes up horizontal instead of nothing but vertical, taking up the entire area of your island, which is kind of cool. You've got the doors now, the archways, obviously. The foundations and the floors are kind of different. But yeah, the floors kind of act as 2 things, but you can use driftwood now as well. You can use like just scrap metal that you find randomly on items that are just piled up. You can also, I think, take apart, what is it, ship containers, like the big metal containers you see on ships. Like sometimes they'll fall off and they'll either wash ashore, or you'll find them while you're swimming underwater. So you can do that. You can take them apart and you can use them to help make a shelter and stuff. It's kind of cool. You know, you can make farming now with plots of land. You gotta make a hoe first. Hoe up. Hobo stove, which you need a barrel scrap apparently for. I guess it helps cook meat. I'm guessing, which is probably what I need to actually cook that boar when I first killed it. A smoker to smoke meats, and fish to keep them from spoiling. So to preserve them, anyways. I don't know if you can preserve the fish like that. I'm guessing you can. It's just kind of cool if you think about it. You got spears and bows, or you got bows and arrows now. Why is it spears? You've got the hoe, obviously. You can't just craft like axes and knives and stuff anymore. You have to, or you can, but you got to take an extra step, and you have to create what's called a stone tool. And the stone tool just kind of, it's like you're taking it and you're turning it into a shard, like a sharp shard kind of a thing, which would be like the blade part of the knife. So it makes it a tiny bit more realistic. There's a few new animals. I feel like the snakes and the boars are the only new things out there. I haven't seen anything else new. I'm also going to do something that I don't know if you guys are going to appreciate. Are you gonna? Okay, there we go. So, what is it? It's dev tools dot god. Okay, so this isn't what it looks like. This isn't like it takes away all my, it makes it to where I don't have to eat or sleep. I can't just spawn anything in. All it does is just makes it so that I can fly. And I can fly to the different islands and stuff, but I gotta be careful because it sometimes, like, freaks out over absolutely nothing. So you can just go to, like, the different islands. I'm just trying to show you what all is here. And I gotta remember which island's mine, because I could easily get lost. Okay, so that's my island. So, see, it looks much more realistic when it comes to the rendering distance and the closeness of said islands. This is how I found the buoys. I was just kind of looking around to see if it was even worth doing kind of a... See, look, there's a container right there. There's a container right there. Hello. So exactly how do I get, like, the shit from it? Hello. Come on. Crap. Crap. That's right. Ease the thing. Okay, I gotta turn this off. deadtools.god. There we go. Okay, so I know I need to go on here. Ah, there we go. So now what do I do with that? Can I just take it with me? Boom. It's not letting me take it. Dang it. But I can clearly walk right through it. Oh, it's stuck. Yep, it's stuck. Okay. So I guess that's what you do. You gotta beat them. You gotta beat them senseless. Here's the driftwood. You can turn into like little driftwood sticks to do stuff. There's another tarp, which I really don't need. Here's the scrap metal, or corroded, or crugate scrap that you can use to make the different walls and stuff. And it's really pretty. They added a lot of cosmetics to it, and they've made the islands much more realistic, like I said, but that's all they did, in my opinion. I don't feel like they did anything else. And this is really, really fast, by the way, so when dealing with the god mode, you gotta be super fucking careful, otherwise you're gonna run into something. You won't die, but I mean, it could hurt. I don't know if that's true. Okay, there's that, blah blah blah. We're gonna go in. Whoa. So what did they add? Hello. Where am I now? Oh, there's my island. Okay, so let's see what they added. It doesn't look like they really added anything. It looks like they added scarcity when it comes to fish. Whoa! What did I touch? Did I touch a sea anemone? I must have touched a sea anemone. Oh, here's another island. Oh, look at that. That is a giant... Have I been on this one before? I have not been on this one before. Hello. There. Oh, you also gotta be careful depending on where you are, because if you fall too high, you will take fall damage. Also, there's a bug where if you hold something in front of you, like a boar, that you can't really pick up very well, and you walk on it, you end up flying. It's the shark one. It's what happened. Same thing happened when you were dealing with sharks, and it sucks. Okay, so I'm up here on this ship. La-da-da. Boom. So let's see what all it has for me to pilfer and pillage and plunder. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, yay, morphine! That's good in case I break my fucking leg, which actually there's a possibility. No! I wanted the bucket. There. Oh, I also have a flashlight. So. Yay, machete! And carburetor! So then maybe I can actually make an engine. You still can make an engine, by the way. That's not impossible to make. Still. Though I always thought it was bullshit having to get all the parts that you can. And thinking that it will work. I mean, all those old, like, parts would never work. But that's just the mechanic in me, because I think my dad would have to agree with me that that's bullshit. That's bullshit! Okay, what's here? Flare gun, cloth, another flare gun. Does that each flare gun? Okay, no, each flare gun doesn't take up a space anymore. That's good. We've got enough room for 4 more things. And this is another thing. They made it so that you can hold a bunch of extra stuff. So instead of only being able to hold 8 things, you can hold like 15 now. Which is cool, because that's something that a lot of people kept asking the developer about. They kept asking the game makers, you know, hey, can you possibly fucking do this, because we'd kind of like it if you did. And they did! Yay! But that's all the time I have for this game, though. I don't know if I want to try and turn it into a series again. I mean, there is a lot more that you can craft, and there's a lot more that you can build, and different ways to survive now. But there's still not a giant challenge. It's still one of those things where, I mean, especially now that you can do plot lands and you can grow things, it's kind of like, well, now that I can create myself an endless supply of food, I can get water much easier than I normally would have been able to. Where's the challenge? Where after playing this for a few hours and being able to pretty much get everything that you need, what's the point of continuously playing it, which is kind of what makes me not want to continuously play this game. I hope you guys understand that. That's just where I'm at right now. I think if I scour around a little more and just keep a lookout for it just to see. But I just don't know 100% as to whether it's completely and utterly worth it right now. I'll figure it out, and I might start playing this again for you guys, because it used to be one of my favorite games to play. I feel like they still don't have enough of a challenge. I feel if it was multiplayer, it would be a lot more interesting. I think it's what this game really needs. It needs a multiplayer setting for it. and then it would just take off and be absolutely fantastic if they did that, and if they added more creatures to it. Also, the seagulls sound like they changed the seagulls sound absolutely brain buzzing. It makes you want to stab your eyeballs out, and stab your ears so that you can't hear. But that's all the time I have for today, guys. Like I said, thank you so much for watching this and for letting me revisit this game. I'll probably play it on my own. Like I said, I don't know if I'll play it for the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to, or if not, or if I missed something. Let me know and I'll go back to it possibly. But thank you, guys. As always, I'm Sarus. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk and play with you in the next episode. Bye-bye!
Here! Oh, I'm in his territory now. I fear for my life. You see, I am a chicken when it comes to this game. I am a giant. What? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you mother.